your home for Titans preseason football.
From bathrooms to entryways, even helping you with a new home office, Floor Coverings International Chattanooga is ready to help you create the look you are dreaming of for your home and in time for the holiday season. We're so happy this morning to welcome three very good friends to each other, and now they're quickly becoming friends of ours. We've got Nathan Roach in the red shirt. Raise your hand. Next to him, we've got Josh Gass. They are the owners of the business. Tom Huskin behind them decided he would take the back seat because he's the newcomer to the group this morning. But glad to see you all three.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I had fun eavesdropping on y'all actually a little bit, and this is where I want to start. First of all, Josh, you had told me in the office that at Floor Coverings International, I'm getting ahead of myself, people can come to you, but you really enjoy going to them. So when they are looking at these samples and these floor options, they're seeing it in their home.
That's right, exactly.
That's big.
Yeah, we see it as a tremendous advantage, not only for us as a business, but also for our clients, right? So it's a unique experience that we can offer where we kind of make the shopping experience a lot more convenient because we offer all of that in home. What we do is we bring our mobile showroom to your home as a client. We discuss what it is that you're wanting to accomplish with your flooring project. In our mobile showroom, we have over 3,000 samples of different flooring types. So we can pull and match what it is that you're looking for, and then we write you a proposal right there on the spot that gives you an accurate price on what the total project would be.
Yeah, I want to get into that a little bit because Nate, y'all were saying that one of the things you really strive for is to not have any hidden fees that pop up. So you take some time before you give that quote because you want to think everything through first.
Yeah, you know, our goal is to make the flooring experience easy, to make it, you know, something that, you know, that we can set expectations with the client. We can tell them what the price is going to be. And unless, you know, there's a major issue that comes up, which if something like that happens, we'll stop and have a conversation. But we want people to be able to budget and know exactly what they're going to spend, and then still provide a world-class experience at a reasonable price.
Okay, so that takes me to the eavesdropping part where I wanted to actually start.
Yeah.
Right before we came on air, y'all were talking about your office, I guess there at the building, and some carpet that y'all have recently put in, and that it was wool carpet, Tom, with a wool underlay, I guess. That got my ears open because that's quality carpet, and so you're wanting your people, your customers to know that you'll have things at different price points, but quality is key.
Very much so. And to be able to have that available is great for our customers with any type of special needs, allergies, and low EVO carpet is something that we've proud that we're able to offer for the customer.
So you really need to, one of the reasons too then I guess when you go to people's homes, I mentioned the new office. A lot of people have had home offices now in the last few years. It probably helps you to see how they live and what their foot traffic looks like and that kind of thing to know what to recommend.
Oh, absolutely. You know, when you walk into a client's house, really in a short amount of time, you begin to understand really what the needs are, right? So it's pretty evident when you walk in the house. Do they have children? Do they have pets? You know, what does their color scheme within the house look like? What do they have now?
Is the sink piled high with dishes, which means that well, I say that in all seriousness because if you're doing your floor in your kitchen, water's a concern.
Of course, of course.
Right.
So what we're able to do is really understand what the client's lifestyle is like, and then try to build a solution that not only meets their needs but their budget.
With 3,000 samples, I think you said, in the mobile unit, if you're doing something that's tile, like I think on your website I saw a pretty picture of a bathroom floor, and it was kind of mosaic looking. So do y'all create that, or I mean, do you do custom work for people?
Yeah, we do a lot of custom work. You know, our goal is really to take a vision, you know, of our clients to really, you know, see what their inspiration is and then build on that. Because, you know, flooring, whether it be tile or hardwood or really any type of flooring, it's a big undertaking. It can also be disruptive, you know, to a client's life, just, you know, taking the floors up. So, you know, we want to be able to provide a custom solution, but also make sure that it matches exactly what, you know, their vision is for, you know, a shower or a room or whatever it may be.
You also will come in and not put in new, but resurface existing. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. We do offer hardwood refinishing services.
Okay. So if you have an older house that's had some wear and tear on it, you can bring those old floors back to life.
Absolutely. We do it all the time.
Interior decorators will often say that if you're looking to do a room, you really should begin with the ground and work up. Your flooring determines the overall look of the room.
Certainly.
Sure.
True?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I do know that not everybody coming to you is going to be able to hit the highest end dollar that you offer. So do you advise people on, like with a pair of shoes, your everyday shoes should be your most expensive probably? It's going to get the most wear and tear?
Yeah.
So your most used room should get the best flooring?
Yeah, and understand too, you know, when we're working with folks, you know, we have everything from inexpensive options to luxurious options, and it's finding what fits not only into their budget, but their lifestyle, and really helping them find that solution, because not everybody needs the most expensive option.
Right.
Not everybody needs the less expensive option. So it's figuring out what fits best for them.
All right, Tom, you're the production manager, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's say somebody calls you. Are they going to call and then from there you make an appointment to come to them? Is that how it works?
That's correct. They can call, we set up the appointment. We show up, give them a good estimate on a timely manner, and then we set up our crew, get the time frame in which we can work best around the customer's busy lifestyle, and then we get production started.
People are sick of hearing me say this, but it's true because the holidays are around the corner. So people, if they call you pretty soon, can get that flooring in within a kind of month's time?
Yes, ma'am. Usually within 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. So you can be hosting Thanksgiving whether you want to or not.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for coming and looking at our floors this morning.
Yeah.
We're proud of
Pleasure.
ours, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
happy to welcome you
Yeah, they
in.
look
Thank
great.
you, thank you.
Floor
Thank you.
Coverings International, floor coverings, I'm going too fast this morning. Floor Coverings International Chattanooga, 497-8900 is their phone number for you to call. You can learn more, see that pretty website for yourself at fcifloors.com. One of Chattanooga's most loved dance studios is rebranding, and they are having a big party tomorrow to celebrate. April Prestwood sure hopes to see you there. She's already dancing at the idea. She's coming up next.
Have you ever been to Rodizio Grill? Let me tempt you. Start your Rodizio experience with our hot, unlimited appetizers. Indulge on our award-winning gourmet salad bar with over 35 items. Then, 16 delicious, sizzling rotisserie grilled meats and grilled items like our tender top sirloin and Rodizio's signature glazed pineapple, as much as you'd like.
Rodizio Grill, the Brazilian steakhouse.
We like to think that the patient experience is unique in that the way we will take care of you. We treat each person as though they're a friend or family. What we provide is teeth replacement, from single tooth implant to regular dentures, removable implant supported dentures, or fixed teeth. When a person's finished here, they're happy. They walk in afraid to smile, in pain, unable to eat. And when they leave, we fix that for them. Affordable dentures and implants.
Go ahead and smile.
Everyone knows kids are messy, especially in the summertime. Back to school. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
A commercial vehicle wreck can be life-altering. The size and power of these vehicles can often lead to severe consequences. You're also up against insurance companies and large corporations downplaying your injuries. Don't face this alone. At Wedemark Keith, our process is straightforward. We hear your story, we understand the impact, and we take action. You're not alone. For us, it's more than a case. It's personal.
Download the Local 3 News and Weather apps now.
I feel a little bit nostalgic this morning because my daughter Emily's first experience in ballet in Chattanooga was at Karen Horton's School of Dance. And I bet an awful lot of you watching are thinking, oh, my child danced there, or my grandson used to take dance lessons there. So I am so happy this morning to talk about Karen Horton's School of Dance and kind of a new path they are going down. Karen's daughter, April Prestwood, joins us this morning. Good to see you. We've got Kleenex handy. April has it tucked behind her because you love your mom.
Oh, I love her so much.
And you love that studio.
I do. She went into labor the night I was born, and she finished that dance class because she was not going to make it up. So I was truly born there.
I wanted to mention my experience with Karen Horton because if you've been in Chattanooga any length of time, there's a really good chance that you've stepped through the doors or been to a recital of Karen Horton's School of Dance. So about a month ago, you kind of learned that things were not maybe going to happen, right? You're scrambling to keep the doors open in a way.
It's true. It's a month and a half ago, not even quite, I got a phone call. April, we're not going to open again this year. And, you know, I went through a full body numbness. You know, I think I stopped breathing for a day. And then I was like, what can we do? You know, this can't happen. Let's start a new old dance studio.
So kind of as we're talking and we're feeling our way through, so we're going to talk a little bit of the past and the beautiful stories that they've seen there at Karen Horton School of Dance, but look ahead to the future, and it really starts on Saturday because you're having a really fun party and registrations for your classes.
It's true. It's true. You have to come in and see us. We are doing a giant costume sale. You're going to meet our great teachers that are so much fun. We have a free dance lesson at 10:30, an international dance party, and just stuff all day from 10 to 4 at the studio.
I think it really shows your love not only of your mom and your experience at that studio, but your love of the community, because so many hundreds and hundreds of people have danced with you and you've empowered people in ways you might not ever know, and it's a real labor of love for you to keep those doors open, but you are changing the name.
Yes, we're going to be River City Rhythm. We're keeping what we love about Karen Horton School of Dance. We're going to have that heart, that joy, but we're going to evolve and grow along with our great city.
So talk about your mom. I cannot believe the story that you just told me that she went into labor and finished the class. That's dedication.
She's a force of nature.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows her would say that. But she opened in that location in 1970. One classroom, the desk in the same room, and then it's almost 55 years now, and grew, you know, into 3 studios and a reception room. We have generations that have taken dance, you know, the mother, the grandmother, you know. I have students even that I taught when they were young that have gone off to college and taken dance and are now going to come teach at River City Rhythm.
Well, and you know, when you mentioned the instructors, how people can come and meet them on Saturday, when you have a good dance instructor, that's so much more than just learning how to do first and fifth positions. I mean, they become mentors to these girls.
Oh,
right?
It's true. It's true. I've been fortunate enough to have the same group of girls with me since they were in kindergarten and they're in high school now.
Wow.
It's amazing to be part of their lives and to just also have this like safe, warm space that they can come and be kids still.
Right.
You know, they don't get to do that as much.
I want to talk about your costume sale on Saturday. So fun fact about me, because I have 2 daughters, I have my old dance costumes from when I was little.
That's awesome.
At my house, and my children used to play dress up in those. So when you get a good tutu, you don't get rid of it.
No, it can be, you can be a flower, a bride. I mean, it can be so many things.
Yes, but yours are beautiful.
We have some really gorgeous costumes. It's wild. We have a giant room full of them. Hats, leotards. We have a ton of used dance shoes. We're going to do
oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's great. So it's a great time to replenish your dance shoes.
You mentioned to me as we sat down about your history of tap, the reputation you have for tap. So while you want to bring your children to sign up, you've long done adult classes, including tap, if I'm right.
Absolutely. Ballet, tap, jazz, and other things around the years. Tap is a true love of mine. When I was about 12 years old, I just dove into it, so I think everybody should tap. But they just don't know it yet. But we've had groups of women that have danced together for more than a decade. So in addition to dance together, they're just wonderful support and friends.
Well, it's its own exercise, right? I mean, forget the gym. Come sign up for a couple of classes and you get to laugh and have a good time, make friends, but you're exercising.
You are exercising. And something I always say during my adult classes, because I just think it's the coolest thing ever, when you dance, you build new pathways in your brain. So dance is something that really helps stave off dementia and keeps our brains young on top of our bodies being healthy. Is that amazing?
Yeah, that's a great plug.
I love that.
So this Saturday, 10 to 4, come to what is still going to stay on the outside, Karen Horton School of Dance. Know that when you come, you are truly part, I mean, it's the fabric of Chattanooga. 55 years over in the Hickson Pike area. But then watch as you follow them on social media and that type of thing, because it's going to slowly evolve into River City Rhythm.
Oh yeah.
As you move into the new future for y'all. I think it's going to be a good thing.
I'm so excited.
I would, if you had worn tap shoes, I would have let you tap us out, but you can snap us out. So we're going to give you the information we have right now. River City Rhythm. On Facebook, it's still going to be Karen Horton School of Dance.
That's right.
10 to 4 this Saturday. If you want to call them, they're still answering those phones, 875-6720. Bottom line, they are not closing, not. They are just rebranding and ready for you. Classes start September 9th.
Oh yeah.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. First quality LVP click lock with 12 mil wear layer, 9 great colors. Plus unboxed click lock at $1 per square foot. Box grip strip at $1.09 per square foot. Don't pay big box prices. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Look your best.
See your best.
Look your best.
See your best.
Look your best.
See your best.
Look your best.
See your best. Look your best.
See your best.
At Eye Ear Optical.
The Purple Store.
At USA Insulation, we fix hot homes. Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
Dr. Maxfield with Aspire Dermatology here at Axis Family Pharmacy on the edge of Hickson, and I'm going to show you how to pick sunscreen. So which is more effective, chemical or mineral? Actually both, and what you really need to look for is the number. And if you're an athlete, active, or outdoors, what you really need to look for is the water resistance. And lastly, lotion, spray, or stick. I think lotions are the most consistent and most effective. A spray, if you're going to use it, spray it into your hand and then apply, or you can use a stick for reapplication.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Big name brand heat pumps with heat kits as low as $2,600. 3/8 inch thick beadboard paneling, only $22.50 a sheet. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry. Limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Okay, if you know a high school student interested in design or construction, listen up, because there is a really great program about to start in early September, and signups are open now. It's called the ACE Mentor Program, serving teens in Chattanooga and North Georgia. I'm looking to get a nod of approval. This is Caitlin Moffitt and Michael Walton. They are both mentors this fall and join us this morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
So this is kind of, I know we have it here in North Georgia and Chattanooga, but this kind of extends through the state of Tennessee. Is that right, the mentor program?
This is a national program. So the organization's been around since the early 90s, I believe. So, but locally in Chattanooga, this is our 15th year. So this is a really big year for ACE Mentor Chattanooga, so we're getting out and getting the word out to get students into the program.
So I love the fact that all you're asking, as I understand it, Michael, of the students is A, to have an interest in any type of construction. It can be for college purposes or for trade school down the road, but from a time commitment perspective, it's what, like an hour-ish a week, and that's kind of it? Is that right?
It varies by team, but yeah, I mean, they basically meet either during school or after school, depending on the team. And they get together with mentors from both the design and engineering as well as construction parts of the building industry to design their own project.
So this is really tactile, hands-on learning, Caitlin.
Oh, it's great. If you are a student who is kind of trying to figure out what do I want to do, you're getting that pressure in high school to figure out what you're going to do for a career, this is a great way to explore a lot of different careers in one program. And you get some hands-on experience doing design work and seeing if this is something that's a good fit for you.
You went through it yourself, so you've seen both sides of this thing.
Yes.
Was it eye-opening for you when you were a student?
It was great. I mean, that's definitely a time when you're trying to kind of find, what am I good at? What am I interested in? And this was a great opportunity to talk to people who are working in the industry, who are passionate about what they did, and then get to explore, because you can see everything from, you know, the very creative, you know, artsy kind of aspects of architecture to kind of the more technical, figuring things out, making things work sides of engineering, to actually physically building things in the construction world and all the logistics and considerations that go with that. And so really a wide range of opportunities to look at different careers.
She looked at you, Michael, because you are an architect, and yet you use your architectural license not necessarily to build homes, but you do what with your architecture background?
Well, so we work on large energy projects. Actually, so does Caitlin. And so there's, you know, the skills that you develop, you know, learning about how things come together can be applied to a lot of different industries. Half of the people that graduate with architecture degrees don't actually end up practicing architecture. They use those skills to go out and develop all sorts of things in the world.
But that's what young people can't know. And you only, I think, when you're a teenager, all you know is what your parents do for a living and their circle of friends. That's all really, that's your knowledge of the world. So for y'all to be able to have this program where experts in the field of all types come to these students, that's really impactful.
For sure.
I would think. So the sign-ups I mentioned are going on now. It kind of runs September to about February. That's when the project is completed. What types of projects do they typically do?
So any kind of design project. So man, Michael, we've done a lot of cool ones in the last 15 years.
We've done everything from commercial buildings to residential buildings, small projects to huge projects, and so it varies by year what the actual project is, but in every case they get to work with real professionals coming from this broad range of industries to learn about what they do and then get that hands-on experience practicing it.
Is it common that, I guess they work as a team, right? They work. So is it common for them to present an idea and then the expert says, good thought, but it's not going to work and here's why? Where you learn from your mistakes?
I think there's some of that, but there's also a lot of cool ideas that come from the students because they're kind of unfiltered and raw, and they get to just kind of get things out there. And so we've even had some instances where our design professionals have been inspired by the students.
Really?
Oh yes.
So something else that you want people to know, it's always nice to have a carrot to dangle. There's a monetary payoff possibly when you're a part of this program. $30,000 in scholarship money y'all gave away last year?
That's correct. To 10 students, and there's only 50 students that participate in the program every year, and so those are pretty good odds to get a scholarship from $1,000 to $6,000 for college or a technical program.
So there is a cap on how many people you can accept, correct, into the program? You mentioned there are 50 students, but there could be more if you had them?
That's just what we normally have.
Okay. So if you are, I had mentioned earlier, if you're a cheerleader at school and history's always been your best class, but you really would love to maybe one day be an interior designer, maybe sign up for the program?
Absolutely. And you know, architectural history and design history is a really big part of the design education. So that would actually be a great fit.
This is open for any teenager, so you can be a freshman, you can be a senior. It's still applicable for you.
That's correct.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Here is how you can sign up for it, okay? So it's called the ACE Mentor Program. The phone number there is 615-815-8796. But if you go to acementor.org and then do your backslashes to find yourself to the Chattanooga page, you can sign up. But as Caitlin said, it is a national program and you can read for yourself about how impactful it has been on kids all across the country. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
Nothing brings us together like football and good food.
Good luck, y'all.
So we're firing up the grill with our new Steakhouse Bacon Burger and Steakhouse Patty Melt. 2 all-beef patties, mushrooms, onions, and our signature steak sauce. Score Jack's new Steakhouse favorites today.
As life moves forward, we realize that excitement isn't just for the young, and that it's never too late to learn a new trick or two. And that it's okay if life gets a little easier. We understand life may look a little different, yet we believe there are friendships and memories still to be made. So, to those who say the best days are behind us, we beg to differ.
As seasons change, we'll be here. Call today to see why Hickory Valley is a place to call home.
I came here because I had massive issues with my teeth. Looking for somebody that really knew what they were doing and didn't charge an excessive amount.
Here at Affordable Dentures Implants, we found ways to give a one-on-one doctor-to-patient customized feel with lower prices all across the board.
It said affordable, and I go, well, that's what I want. And they're not kidding. Affordable Dentures and Implants is a game changer for me.
Go ahead and smile.
Lowe's knows Labor Day calls for one final summer celebration. That's why we've got the Labor Day deals you need to end one season and start the next. Get great deals in-store or online today.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
I saved so much money at Budget Breaks tonight, I'm eating like a king.
That's great, Hal.
Budget Breaks. Breaks starting at just $100.
We may call these little chick sliders, but there's nothing little about them. Fresh, hand-breaded chicken fingers and the big flavor of our handmade sauces. For just $2.99 or two for $5.55. Try our new little chick sliders, only at Jack's.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to check out the Chattanooga Market this Sunday. Also, the huge sale going on at the Westin tomorrow. Monday on the show, we're taking you back over to Dade County, checking in with some beautiful spots to go and visit there. Also, something called the Safe Haven Baby Box making its way to Chattanooga. The woman that we'll talk to got her son in Vienna, where she lives, through one of these Safe Haven baby boxes. It means so much to her. She's now bringing it to town. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Local 3 News at noon is next.
Want to win some cash from our forecast? Enter our 3-degree guarantee contest. Every time the Local 3 Storm Alert team gets the high temperature right, we'll add $10 to the jackpot. At the end of the month, someone wins the whole thing. Only from Local 3.